Well, today I'm out here trying to get me a backup water system set up. I've got the feed from the big tank back there, the irrigation tank with the rainwater tied in from the back coming this way towards the front. But when I installed these, they didn't have any plugs, so I just went ahead and put a valve on there that later on will allow me to tap into a pipe. So I just had a length of pipe here. I just eliminated it from out front, and I brought it back here and cut it down a little bit and got all of these plants tied in now all the way across. And I just went ahead and committed a cardinal sin. I've cut a little hole in the side of the plastic sheeting, which I'm going to have to tape up, and then run the pipe over to this little greenhouse. And got all of these connected. I got the future ones there that are going to be growing the winter crops. I got those turned off, of course. And what I'll do is I'll go back there and I'll cut the main valve off after the filter that comes out of there, so it won't be able to backfeed into the tank. And then go from there. My little gourd plants are sprouting, got little flowers out, so as soon as the flowers stop blooming, they'll start throwing some gourds out for the birds. I'm going to rake up many of them, so I didn't want one or two, but I'm going to get 6. And then I think I'm going to find me a little tall, skinny pole or a cedar tree that's dead. I think I know where a couple of dead ones are at, and cut those and limb them up real good. And I'll plant those in there and make a bracket that allows them to swivel and pivot down, so I can take and get in there and clean the things out if I need to. Then I can have bluebirds, encourage bluebirds to hang around. I've got 2 or 3 can hang around here all the time, but they don't stay here. They come from another place, and I want them to have nest here. That way they'll have that generational thing of coming back, and it'll guarantee me that I'll have some help out here to get rid of the bugs. Between the bats and the bluebirds and everything else, I should be okay. But basically, this piping will come around here. I just put in. It comes out there in elbows. And then I'm going to put a T on this end here going back this way, because I'm going to put some plant pots back here for partial shade plants and get those done. And I got the water hose hooked up to it. But I had a difficult time getting those valves to seat in the pipe itself, because the pipe was really hot. So what I did is I went ahead while the pipe is hot, took advantage of it and put silicone around them, and I'm going to let that sit the rest of the day and cure. And then I'm going to come in here and put a real light pressure on it, check for leaks this evening. And then if all goes well, all I really need to do is go back over there to the house, to the corner over there, and put a timer on there, and the timer can come on and do the job for me. Of course, I don't trust anything. I have to go back and check behind it, because I did that when I lived up in Maine. I trusted the timer, and the daggone thing didn't work, and my plants died on me while I was away for a couple days. So that didn't work out, but maybe we'll have better luck here. And then these holes here hopefully get dug out tomorrow. I'll get my son-in-law come and help me out, since I can't get anybody else. Everybody's so busy this time of year. But I'm working on these tanks now since they're in the shade. I did that intentionally. But I've got to patch that one hole there. Then the other one I'm taking and leaving that, because there's going to be an elbow in that with a valve that what I'll do is, since the water source is going to go from basically over here around right where that black arrow is painted on the ground there, it'll tie into the tank, and then the return line and the supply line will be hidden in the water tanks, going back up through the little creek there to where the waterfall is going to be in the corner there. And once we get all that all connected, we should be good to go. And once we get all this dirt dug and I get the excess hauled out of here, then I'll be able to start putting the edging up. for where the plant beds are going to be. I've got some of it kind of laid out, but these are scraps that somebody threw out, and I'm going to use those in the short sections, and then that'll cut down on how much I got to pay for the long sections. I think they're $49 for a 50-foot piece, so I had to bite the bullet. Thankfully, all I need is a little short piece there, and then a piece right there in the corner, and then right here, coming right on around and going up to where the steps are going to be, right here on the other side of this tank here. Steps are going to go right in this little center pocket here, coming down, so I won't need any there. And then possibly pick up on the other side going out. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to do that. So we'll just keep plugging away at it. I got the main drain on that tank over there sealed, and it's all curing. I need to get another tube of special sealant to go over top of it that'll bond better with that polyethylene tank. And then you know, silicone and polyethylene don't get along too good. You can take and come back after about a week or so, or even a couple days sometimes in this heat, and peel it right off. It doesn't bond very good. Even if you sand the tank and everything, it just doesn't work. So you have to get something different. But I'm working on those, get that done. And then I'm still hunting for rocks. Rocks are hard to find. People got rocks, they hold on to them, even if they don't even want them for nothing. They don't want you to have them just to make them feel better. Strange. I got some up the street here I want to try and pick up, but I got to have a trailer. And I got to fix my little machine over there. I got a flat tire I got to get fixed. I think the rim is damaged. Somebody tried to jerry rig it and messed it all up. I'm going to have to take it off, the rim, take the tire and the inner tube or whatever's in there off of it, and then weld that, open it up where the valve goes, and fix that, and then put it back together. I might strip the paint off of it and paint it while I got it off. That'd be one less I have to do this winter. So that's what I'm doing today, trying to keep cool. It's getting a little bit toasty out there in the sunlight. Other than that, we're rocking and rolling. Hope y'all have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye.